So guys, guess what I've got in here? Is it a lens? Is it just an empty box? No, it's basically a load of special cardboard. No, it's not. It's a eco wrapping, which is good. Lots of eco wrapping. Which actually, just give me a thought before I get on to this puppy, which has just arrived. That could be quite cool for some interesting lighting through studio, couldn't it? Casting some interesting shadows and stuff, possibly. A bit of an experiment. So, yeah. The Mini 3 Pro. Last year I sold my DJI Mavic Air 2. Can't actually get in here. Because the laws had changed and all that sort of stuff, and I thought, oh, is it... is it going to be worth me keeping that because it's more restrictive and all this sort of stuff? And I thought, I might as well sell it now. Hopefully they will bring out a better version of the Mini, because the Mini 2 had come out, and you know, I liked the first Mini when I had it, but the connection from the controller to your the actual drone itself was very laggy. It didn't work very well. And then obviously when they released the Air 2, I went to that because they had the OctaSync and it worked pretty much flawlessly. So here's the unboxing of the Mini 3 Pro. I went for I paid a bit extra just to get the controller with the screen, because there's one thing that used to bug me was having to unplug plug your phone in, try and get it into the cradle of the controller, and it just wind me up. So, you know, it was just a case of, it's just annoying. It's one of those things, you couldn't use your phone if you're on it, and you know, it was just, you know, whatever really. So I think in here we've got the little box, we've got charging cable, USB to USB-C to C, some spare propellers, a tool, which is a little screwdriver, the instructions in multiple languages, a few other bits and pieces as well. So that's simple, nice and easy. I mean, this is going to be the best, can't even see that coming, the best sort of beginner drone out there. But it's not just a beginner drone, is it? And yesterday they apparently released a new firmware taking this to 10-bit 4K with an update. So that's even better. So let's have a look at the drone quickly. It's all nicely wrapped. It's kind of a bit like an Apple product, isn't it? They've gone that sort of direct, nicely sealed packaging, but very clever packaging as well, with hardly any sort of extra waste or anything like that. So I forget how small these are, blimey. Compared to the Air 2, yeah, I thought that was quite compact, but blimey, this is, you know, this is as big as my hand, which is, you know, crazy. So yeah, what a cool bit of kit. I mean, I've been watching videos all week, and yeah, it's been one of those things of, yeah, pretty awesome. So I actually pre-ordered this when the day they released the pre-order thing, and I buy most of my stuff from Park Cameras in Burgess Hill in the UK, and they have this one today, and yesterday, sorry, it came, and yeah, it's just, yeah, they've managed to get some early. Well, I say early, very quickly. I was expecting this to be like July, maybe. Didn't think it was going to be this fast. But yeah, it's arrived. Apparently they had 20 come in to the first sort of 20 who pre-ordered them. I was one of the earlier pre-orders. So one thing I've noticed as well, this plastic is very different to the other types of drones out there. Even the old Mini it felt chunky. This is like a super light skin of some sort, which obviously they've managed to produce. It feels really different. It looks really different. It's quite flexy. So yeah. What does it say? Charge and activate the intelligent flight battery before using it for the first time. Okay. So to get the battery up, as soon as you push the two things at the back here, there's little buttons, and out it slides. So yeah, and there's the inside of the drone. I don't think you can see in there, but I thought that was going to be heavier. That's amazing. What a bit of kit. And it clicks in. So I've pre-ordered another battery because I'm not a massive flyer, and I know lots of people are, so I didn't go for any fly more combo because of 3 batteries. 1 to 2 batteries is plenty for me, what I normally do. So if I'm out doing a photo shoot or on a location doing something, I will only put a drone up for 10-15 minutes normally. So, you know, just do a little bit of footage nearby, just to show you what's going on kind of thing. So, you know, it's, for me, 1 to 2 batteries is plenty. And that's the camera. It's all got the sticky bits on it, on the foam bit in there as well. But yeah, dinky little camera. And this camera can rotate 90 degrees on the gimbal to give you sort of TikTok-y and Instagram style what do you call it, looks, you know, portrait photos as well. So that's really cool. Dial dots on the back for your lighting. Everything just, I thought the blades were bigger than this actually, but they're not. Going by some of the videos I'd seen, it looked bigger, but apparently not. Obviously front facing anti-crash sensors as such is cool, and rearward facing here as well, so it obviously detects stuff, and obviously 2 on the bottom as well there. It looks like a frog. That's that bit anyway. And onto the controller. What do we get in the bag here? Which feels really nice in the hand already, and it's still inside the bag. But this is one reason I bought this, and it was literally to do with the not having to plug a phone in anymore, because it used to bug me. It used to bug me to bits, and having a screen like that is just awesome. Got your 2 little, you've got the place in the back for your sticks. I've always just left the sticks in. Never messed around with them really. And they're exposed threads this time, rather than being, so I don't know if you can see, there, rather than screwing down inside, they actually have a exposed thread. So they screw on with a hollow bit here, so that's slightly different. But when it goes in my bag, I'll just leave it like that normally, because where I've put stuff, it's not going to get bashed. But that feels really nice. Still don't quite understand why they didn't put, if you didn't rotate it, but why it's not like that, if you understand. Having the screen above, because it might be easier to, I don't know, but that's the way they've designed it, I guess. So, home button, pause, on and off, cine, normal and sport mode, camera mode, record button, obviously you've got your controls there, and also 2 custom buttons underneath, which is really cool. And it's also got screw holes there in the bottom for, I'm guessing, maybe a sunshade or something that could come over just to hide the screen. I'm not that bothered about the screen. I would just turn around or hide under, you know, be under a tree or whatever. And to be honest, I normally fly early-ish mornings, which is where the weather's calm. I'm not really likely to be flying in any much wind anyway. But most of the time I would probably get up early, go out where it's really calm, sun's coming up. So the brightness of the screen is not really going to bother me, but apparently it's quite bright anyway. So that's really cool. That's kind of it really. Yeah, I need to update the firmware, because like I say, there's a firmware update now anyway already, which is great. And then get out and fly it. But unfortunately I can't fly. It's now Friday and I can't get out until Monday really. Maybe Sunday evening. That's also, I've just spotted 2 more. So it's got 2 there and 2 there. There's 2 more holes there as well on the bottom, screw in. So there must be accessories that can go on there. Probably, oh, that might be for a neck strap or something, you know, when you can hang it off your thing so you don't have to hold it as much. But yeah, really, really cool. Feels nice in the hand. The plastic is definitely a different type of material. It's, like I say, it must be like super thin, but it's like obviously strong enough that but it feels weird in the hand, which is bizarre, but yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go and charge this up, update the firmware, and have an experiment with myself. And then as soon as I can, I'll get out and fly and get some footage off it. But yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, really, really pleased. Absolutely perfect for what I need. So the Air 2 was a bit bigger and it was obviously a bit more capable in some respects. But looking at the specs on this, they've kind of plonked a lot of the Air 2 as such, in a similar, you know, for what I needed, into this smaller drone. This is kind of exactly what I envisaged that I kind of needed like a year ago. So obviously they've been messing around with obviously trying to get something like this working properly and getting it under that weight, and obviously it just makes life easier. There's, you know, the restrictions aren't there of flying, and for me it just slots into the camera bag, no drama at all. So nice and small, easy to fly, gets me the footage I need. You can still do some really cool stuff with it, and it's just going to be really interesting to see what's what really. So yeah, there's anything else in the box apart from this little tray that it came in. I don't think there's anything else in the box at all. Can't really get in the box. So there we go. Oh, just a couple of the old free lunches, you know, the old silica gel. But yeah, and scan to get the app or whatever on your phone, so you can actually get the guide, everything like that. But yeah, it was £859, and like I said, I use park cameras a lot, and they have a point system scheme. So every pound you spend is like a point. So I didn't know, but because you kind of lose count, don't you, how much money you spend on the stuff. I've got around about 100 quid, I think, in vouchers, which is awesome. So I pre-ordered another battery using those vouchers. So basically I've got a free battery coming, plus a bit spare. So they're showing us £59 for a spare battery. So as I said, 1 to 2 batteries for me is probably fine. And that's an hour's worth of flying at a push, isn't it, really, sensibly. And like I say, I normally go up for 15, 20 minutes at maximum anyway. So all good. Right, I'm gonna go and play with this. Just thought I'd show you guys. I'm back out with the A1 and the RX-10 Mark IV on Monday anyway, which the drone will be coming, and we're starting to do more filming with Gasoline Alley. So now we've got this, some motorbikes in action, flying down the road next to a motorbike or whatever, is going to be one of the other things I will be doing using this thing for. So hopefully we can get some really cool stuff, especially the older, like more classic looking bikes as well. So yeah, really, really pleased. This is a nice little investment to carry on with doing what I'm doing. So anyway, don't forget to click the subscribe button, little notification bell as well, and I will see you soon. Hopefully sooner rather than later get this up. Hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather on Monday morning is going to be nice. At the moment, chucking down with rain. Typical English weather, as we know. So yeah, anyway, they're showing, or some people have told me that they're showing that some of these aren't even coming until mid-June now. So if you've got yours pre-ordered, hopefully you get it sooner rather than later. But I don't know obviously how many people have ordered them around the world anyway. So, but yeah, it came a lot sooner than I thought. So anyway, I shall see you soon. Bye.